Gamers, this one's for you today. We've just had the drop of the new release trailer for Modern Warfare.
You guys heard that?
It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty slick. I'm loving the idea of the new setting. It was it was crazy to see Price without a hat or a beard and a full beard.
You're still a wanted man.
Yeah, I know.
It makes me realize that actually us not realizing Clark Kent with glasses, Superman, it's a thing. So yeah, that landed well. I enjoyed that. And there was a breakdown from one of my favorite creators that I posted recently from Pro Westy. If you guys don't know him, go follow him. He's great.
And I've got all the gameplay details and information that you need to know.
He did a breakdown of some content that he's seen, some mechanics that they're putting in as well. And I just wanted to give kind of like a quick overview of just some of the best first-person shooters that I've personally played.
Let's go! We're not ready.
In my gaming history, and why I think they're so good, and why I think we need to go back to those easier mechanics, like an easier time.
You broke a lot of rules, Price.
Like some of these mechanics that they're bringing in are crazy. Like one of the things he mentioned in his breakdown for the new game was a mechanic as basically like a bullet wall hack. Like stuff like that, I personally think doesn't need to be in these games.
Throwing grenade!
But everyone's got their own opinion. But I mean, just to give some history as well from my gaming experience.
You're watching the most exciting game you will ever see on your TV set. Telstar by Coleco.
So I'm old. It's fine. Like I get it. Like my gaming experience started late 80s, early 90s.
Grandpa, if you want to go to the right,
yes.
move the joystick to the left.
Yes, move the what the joystick.
So, you know, I've come from the Nintendo era where, you know, Mario and Duck Hunt came on the same cartridge for the Nintendo. Going up to like PC gaming in the early 90s, 92, 93, where you had like Doom and Quake. First version of Wolfenstein 3D came around. Sonic and Sega. The N64 with GoldenEye, Mario Kart, and Zelda. I think my first experience of like what people would term like a proper FPS was the PC version of Medal of Honor Allied Assault.
Lieutenant Powell, I'm Colonel Hargrove from the Office of Strategic Services, the OSS.
I think that was 2002. Great game, played that to death, and it was back in the days when online wasn't really a thing for gaming. It was all campaign based, and the campaign of that game was great. Really good. Had you hooked.
Oh, go back down there and grab those Bangalores!
This is during the era where I think for PS1 at the same time I was playing games like FIFA 96. I was playing games like Abe's Odyssey, stuff like that. You know, platforming. For PS2, that's when it really hit. So PS2 and the kind of Xbox era. So got the first iteration of COD. That's when we got the first iteration of Medal of Honor, and it was the Frontline game. Come to the 360 era. You've then got Halo. You've got Modern Warfare that comes out. You've got Modern Warfare 2.
Break's over, Roach. Let's go.
You've then got Bad Company. So I actually saw the trailer when I was at the cinema.
Welcome to the sandbox. You smell very clean.
Bad Company lands really well with me because it's got that comedy aspect to it as well. So it's not just like a Milsim arcade FPS. It's also got some character to it.
Is this your idea of fun, Haggard?
Well, yeah.
And then they had the second iteration of that as well, which I think is probably one of the best FPS games out there. Like if they brought out Battlefield Bad Company 2 now with just like updated mechanics basically and super simple, if they just did a Bad Company 3, that would be awesome. Didn't have all these mechanics in, like, sliding. It was just like the base shooter, but it brought in some fun mechanics. Throwing down ammo for your team, reviving your teammates, you're putting down mines, you shooting rockets, you had like spawn beacons.
Hi, mate.
That's what landed really hard, is that additional engagement that you had. That then took me away from COD. Like, even though I know COD's got a massive player base, and I'm not taking away from it. If you enjoy COD, that's absolutely fine. Each to their own.
This bad boy, whoosh! Oh, straight in the nuts!
that game, like, oh man, the mechanics and the skins that they put in that game really pulled away, I think, from what Battlefield is really all about. Battlefield 5, great game. Like, if you go back and play that game now, gorgeous game to look at. Really, really gorgeous game to look at.
Would you just look at this? How good does this look?
I think the mechanics were on like the edge of maybe being too much. When you look at like the battle engagement pieces. Battlefield 1, though, most immersive game for FPS that's ever been made.
Enemy
The atmosphere that's in that game has no comparison, literally. It's a crazy game. Like, the visuals that they did, stunning. The music that they did for that game, incredible. And every single battle, it just drags you in. Like, it's a whole moment. So, that was epic. But of course, you got to progress. You got to release new things. And then Battlefield 6. Such a good launch, and it's brought it back to the basics, which is what fans have been asking for a really long time. And who knew? Listen to your fans, listen to the people that playing your games, and what do you know? You make a great game that people want to buy and people want to engage with. But they've stripped back, a lot of the crappy mechanics that they put in their other games, and it's brought it back to, an experience that people actually enjoy. I do enjoy the new maps that they're putting out as well. They're bringing a lot of older maps back from BF4, for example, and BF3, which is great. Keep the mechanics super simple. Make it so there's a good mix between vehicle and infantry on these large scale maps, putting cover in and things like that. is great, and I like the buffs that they've done to the vehicles. It actually makes you run away from the vehicles now, even as an engineer. You've got to hit them in the right place. You've got to be tactical with your team, which makes sense. You know, it's more of a Milsim experience. It's going back to the old school, like BF3, Bad Company 2 mechanics, which is what everyone wanted. You know, that Milsim experience, make it more raw. I do miss Medal of Honor, I'm not going to lie. I wish that they were back on the table for even more competition, so we've got even more experiences that we can enjoy. But, you know, that's for them to sort out. I think they're dead in the water at this point, but one can hope.
Get out of here! Fucking bullshit, man! You hear me? Shoot out the window, you.
Anyway, I'll leave it with you. Tell me what you think in the comments, and we'll see you on the field.
Can we make a pit stop at the Komatsu?
The new guy is low on rations.
Feel free to follow me on PSN. My gamer tag is Black Federal.
Hello, sir. Oh, God. Jeep from nowhere. Put that down. Why not? Shall we try it? Oh, no way!
I run around as a mechanic. I run around as a medic. So if you need help or backup, I'm your guy.
I tried to spawn on you. Oh, no, don't die, dude, don't. Ah.
Still boss steer up, but I don't have a metal boss. Stay with me!
I'm not pro, don't get me wrong. I will die a lot. But hey, it's how I play. Anyway, see you on the field.
Whoa!